Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Chris. Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you. We are the Front Porch, located at 24 South Main Street in downtown Pennington. Our telephone number is 609-737-0071. Our cell phone for the store is 609-902-9200. And our email address is sales@thefrontporchnj.com. Not sure where you're watching this, but I must tell you, it is definitely an ugly day here. It is raining, but as we always say, the sun is always out at the front porch. So we are trying something a little bit different today. We have with us Mary from Wallaroo Hats. And what Mary is going to do today is she's going to talk about some of these fabulous hats. And as we were preparing today, I found one that I thought, you know what? I know a lot of you guys know that I love to play golf. Well, I'm looking at this. Mary, what's the name of this hat?
The Monterey.
The Monterey. Now, I think Karen and I actually saw this someplace else, but I just want to let you know that if you like this hat, it's going to be available at the front porch. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Mary. I'm going to step away so that we can keep socially distanced. So once again, thank you for joining us, and take it away, Mary.
Thank you, Chris. Good morning, everybody. Actually, good afternoon. It could be morning wherever you are. Anyway, I'm going to take you through the Wallaroo hat collection briefly and introduce you to the types of hats that we carry for men, women, and petites. And I'm wearing one of my favorites, which is the Malibu, and I'm going to come up close to the camera so you can see I love jewels, and this is a nice rhinestone, but it's a nice raffia hat. Comes in 3 colors, and it's one of my favorites for just doing something like this or walking around a vineyard and things like that. So there is a hat for every occasion and an occasion for every hat. So let me introduce you to some of the best ones we have. I'm going to start with ladies, and one of our more popular hats are the Victorias, and I'm going to be modeling here, so bear with me. This is the hydrangea, which is a signature color for Wallaroo, and you can see it has a beautiful weave, nice turned up brim, has a 4-inch brim on it, which any brim that is 3 inches or more, it gets a shade protection ruling for UPF 50. But this particular hat, the two-tone hat is the one that is lined, so that hat is UPF 50. This one is not. But if you have thick hair like me, you actually appreciate the slight breeze. We have over 14 colors in the Victoria, and we carry a lot of them here at the front porch, and we also have it in petites. Where'd my petites go? Sorry about that, folks. I'll get them in a second, and I have them out here. Anyway, the petite hat is exactly the same, just slightly smaller, and it comes in 7 colors right now, but we're always adding more colors to the petite line because it's becoming super popular. Another hat that I want to show you that also Chris mentioned for golf, I personally love this hat as well because it holds your hair in place when you're golfing. If you do that downward swing, you certainly can't have hair in your face. What's special about this hat that's also great for the beach and the pool and anybody outdoors who also has a ponytail, because it has a ponytail cutout, and you could pull your hair up and put it right in this whole section here. It velcros shut and stays on you. This hat is UP50 protection, so it has extreme sun blockage and looks pretty dashing.
It looks great
on anybody.
That has been a very popular hat.
Thank you. It's one of my personal favorites. And then also for more of the beach to garden party look is another brand new hat called the Ojai. And the Ojai is a raffia hat with a big brim, floppy brim, so it does cover your ears and protects them, but it has this nice shell beading on the top, and it comes in this, what we call dusty blue, which has a light lavender tint to it, and the darker camel. So that's the Ojai hat. And a new favorite, fully lined, which I'm going to show you the lining, fully lined hat. And a great feature for Wallaroo is every hat comes with this drawstring, so you can make the hat smaller and tighter to fit to your head. And this hat is a beautiful floppy little dress here, comes with a beautiful scarf. And the nice thing about the scarf is that it's lightly tacked in, so you could replace it with a favorite scarf of your own and turn your hat into something that you change for every occasion when you're out there. So again, the Sausalito with the drawstring pull.
That has also been a very popular hat.
And you can tell it's just a really lovely hat for the beach or anywhere else. And another favorite is the Camille, which comes in, again, another raffia hat that comes with little trim around here. So there's a navy blue, a taupe, and an aqua hat. And again, a nice, whatever your style of floppy is. And I like to play with them, so anyway. You know, I jumped right in and I didn't tell you about Wallaroo, so let me do that for a quick second. Wallaroo Hats has been around for, I think I'm gonna put my Gabby back on. Wallaroo Hats has been around for 20 years. They actually celebrated their 20th anniversary at the start of 2020. So a memorable year for everybody. They will certainly not forget it, but it gave them a wonderful chance to take a break and regroup. The factory closed down for a couple of months, like the rest of us. And then we eased into a startup shipping program again. It gave us a time to touch base with all of our customers electronically and be able to take a little breather and market, tell more stories about our program, and make sure everybody understood why we do UPF 50. Wallaroo started in Australia, which has a very big issue with ozone, hole in the ozone layer, skin cancer. So one of the foundations of Wallaroo Hats is that they partner with the Skin Cancer Foundation. They are recommended. Every UPF 50 or 30 hat is rated by, the materials have to be approved by the Skin Cancer Foundation for us to even say that on our hat. And then we give back 1% of the profits every year to the Skin Cancer Foundation to further research and education and prevention. So let me move on to a few other hats. This is the Sydney, which just got its UP30 rating. And these are great floppy beach hats as well. They come in a lot of colors. They're different than the Victoria. It's a different fabric, but you can see that the braiding in this allows us to put in a series of colors into the weave and just make this a special hat. And there's a color for everybody. There are actually like 16 colors in the Sydney. Wow. So fabulous hat line. So lots to choose from here.
Does that come in petites too?
The Sydney doesn't, but it will be.
Okay.
So right now in petites we have the Victoria, the scrunchie. So here's a scrunchie that's a great beach hat. What's nice about this is, and when I say beach, it's pool, lake, anywhere outdoors where you're just going to be sitting casually. It's a great gardening hat because you should be covering your face and your ears when you're out gardening. It's got internal wires, so you can do whatever you want with the hat. You can change the style and the look of it. You can put one side up, one side down. So a lot of flexibility. And this hat comes with usually a dot pattern. So it's either a solid color with white dots or a white hat with a color dot system. And this comes in a petite as well because the floppy is really just too big for a very petite person. Let me show you a couple of the men's hats. Chris and I were just discussing them. And one thing with men's hats, they come in a medium large and a large extra large. So I am putting on the Palm Beach. This is in the medium large hat. This has a nice grosgrain band around it. It has a flex weave. This is important because pretty much every hat I've shown you so far, you can do what we call a taco fold and flatten the hat out and then pack it in your suitcase, your backpack, your briefcase, wherever you're going. You could have a hat with you. You don't have to worry about it losing its shape. It pops right back into shape. Look at this. No wrinkles, no bends. And this is the large, extra large. You can see it's slightly bigger on my head. And again, these hats come with an elastic pull, so you can make it even tighter, because even though we get in range on a medium large and a large extra large, everybody's head's a little bit different.
They are really great looking. We haven't had men's hats before.
No, and I think you'll love carrying them. And the Palm Beach and this one, the Explorer, are the two most popular hats in men's. So pardon me with the little string here. There we go. So, and you can see that these hats look nice on me too. So a lot of the fedora hat, the one Chris put on, is also what we kind of say could be unisex, because they're neutrally styled, so they could go for men and women, and they certainly dress up an outfit nice.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Chris gravitated to that hat right away, and I'm like, well, you gotta carry it. So this is the Outback. It comes in this lighter tan, and then some people are just more comfortable with a darker hat. So that's what we have in that hat for men.
Great golfing hats.
Oh, they are. And then for Outdoorsy, we have a couple of truly outdoorsy hats that again could be gender neutral. This is called the Cabo, and this comes with a drawstring. So it's really great if you're hiking or out on a boat and you want to just kind of kick it off, or out walking. But it's got a lot of style. This hat can be packed. It's fully lined, so it is UP50. And because of the brim style, you would not taco fold this hat. You would pack it like this in a suitcase, put clothes around it, and put stuff inside it, and then you could fit a hat in a suitcase. Because pretty much, I even can fit these in carry-on, because I just pack a little differently. Like my stuff goes horizontal instead of lengthwise, and the hat's in the middle, and it holds everything you need it to hold. And this is another one, a little harder. Some people really like a firm hat, so we offer both. And this is called the Charleston. This hat's a large, extra large, so it's a little big on my head, but you can see that there's a lot of play.
That's great.
For the hats, but they're nice. There were a couple of special little hats I wanted to show you, and I'll do one
this
more.
hat. You got to show this hat.
But this is one of my favorites, and I have a lot of favorites. It's a good thing I sell hats, because I can model them all the time. This is called the Tahiti, and it's a great little, here's the back of it. It's a great little low brim hat, but it does cover your ears. It has a woven in stripe and then matching beading. So it's really pretty. And we offer this hat in the color I'm wearing, which is sage. Turquoise, then sage, up to the camera, sage, black, a black beaded trim,
black is nice, yeah.
red, and taupe. So you can either go color or neutral, but it's a really stunning little hat. So I hope that I've teased you enough that you want to stop down to the front porch today. I'll be here between 1 and 3 o'clock, and I have every hat in the line with me, not just what I've showed you. So I guarantee you there's a hat for everybody and for every occasion. We even have some fancy hats that you might want to wear to a summer wedding. And let me see, bring back in Chris.
Here we go.
I'm going to go socially distance
Socially
myself.
distance, off we go. Well, thank you, Mary. I haven't taken this hat off because I really like it. I know it's crummy outside, and you probably think, you know what, I'd rather just sit at home and not bother, but you really should come. I know a lot of you have made the comment, really like to come, really like to try on a lot of hats. I need petite hats. Now you see we have men's hats. If you can break away from your Zoom meetings or whatever you've got going on today, why don't you try to come and join us from 1 to 3? It's a lot of fun. And you could walk out with a new hat. And I've always felt a hat makes an outfit, just like the third piece of a jacket makes an outfit. This definitely makes an outfit. So thanks again, Mary. It was really great. Just want to remind you that on Friday, we're going to have our good friend Laura McDonald from Leo George. She's going to be here on Coffee with Chris at 12:30. And then she will join us from 1 to 3. She actually is going to sit upstairs so that she can do custom jewelry for you while you wait. So we love Laura. She's from Newtown, Pennsylvania, so it's made in the USA. So put that down on your schedule for Friday. And I also want to remind you we have the 3 portrait sessions with Heather Robb, front room images that are going to be raffled off at 5 o'clock on Saturday. So get in here, no purchase necessary, sign up. I think you've seen her photography. The pictures that we've emailed blasted out, pictures of Lynn, those are actually pictures that Heather took. So you can't go wrong. And there's nothing really like a family portrait. It's really very memorable and a lot of fun, and we thank Heather for that. The only other thing I want to mention to you is we are here today through Friday from 1 to 6. We will be in here on Saturday, actually from 10 to 5. Before hour and after hour appointments are available. Now, because of timing, I really didn't have the opportunity to show you anything new, but I have to show you one thing. And this is something that came in yesterday, and I'm going to save the one that we're almost sold out of for last. So let me just show you this. We have these wonderful new personalized wristlets. This one happens to say Naples, Florida. Look at the front, look at the back, and actually this could be customized with anything that you want. We also have, I'm gonna hold those. We also have Pennington, we have Lawrenceville coming in, and we also have Pennington zip code 08534. These are, and we actually had multiples of this. This has got LBI in the zip code. Well, we're now down to 1. So we are reordering this. As I think most of you know, LBI is our 2nd or 3rd most popular personalized gift. And then we also have, and we have a couple of these left, LBI on a, once again, it's on a cute little tote on this wonderful wristlet. So, as you all know, new things every day. We look forward to seeing you. I want to thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and we will see you on Friday at 12:30. Leo George will be here. Have a great rest of the week, and thank you for joining us.